You're asking about the forest tradition and what it means, or what the significance of the forest tradition means to me. Well, the word speaks for itself. It's a tradition that is living in the forest. It's a monastic tradition living in the forest. And originally it was restarted, as it were, by two particular monks who revived that kind of lifestyle at a time where monastic life had more or less gone back to cities, city temples, village temples. And those particular two monks, firstly Lumbu Sao, Tanjan Sao and Tanjan Man, they just set off taking their bowl and robes, very much as it was in the time of the Buddha, wandering through the forests. In those days the villages were spread very far through the forest, so sometimes they'd be walking for many days, living in the forest, basically not having anything else apart from their robes, their bowl, maybe a mosquito net to live under, resorting to alms for their livelihood, going on alms round daily, that being the only food they would get for the day, and spending most of the time sitting in the forest, walking meditation, sitting meditation, and therefore the emphasis was very much on seclusion, solitude, being aloof from society, being aloof from the burdens that come with living in a city, living in a temple. So they had lots and lots of time for themselves, but also reviving the actual Vinaya tradition, the rules of discipline that the Buddha laid down, practicing it once again to a refined degree that had been lost up to that point. So therefore not only reviving the lifestyle in terms of external, on the external, but also on the internal, living a life of purity, sila, virtue, being held very high, and that being made the basis for meditation, because there's nothing else. Sila, the mind is purified through conduct, living a virtuous lifestyle, and then using that as a basis for developing samadhi, and then using the samadhi power to develop wisdom. So it was a tradition of simplicity, and I think the word simplicity is perhaps the one that stands out the most. And even though today many of us do not live up to that degree of simplicity, but yet to me it is always still a very inspiring thing.